4 seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James City, the site of this year's national championship game. It's the USC Trojans against the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This is the moment that both teams have to remain perfect. That can put a lot of pressure on the teams. They have answered the bell every week through the college football season, but now is the moment that mistakes will be magnified. I asked the coaches about it, and they said, we don't want to put pressure on our teams. We want them to take off the pressure, be relaxed, and focus on doing their job one play at a time. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Coming after him. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40. Goes to the pistol formation now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff on a single back formation. Touchdown, Trojans. They draw first blood in this national title game. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there and sticking it in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Fire to the right side, complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Crosses the 45. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
He's got room to run. Look out.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Eccles. Touchdown, Auburn, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief tool. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. To the air, it's Williams. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo. And a throw for it on 3rd and short. Hit as he released it. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to pass. It's Williams. Defense is coming after him. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line of the game, moves the chains for a first down.
And the Trojans line it up with first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Inside the 45. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
What a huge threat it is to just dump it out of the backfield to a back on a screen. Watch the defense overcommit a little bit, but then you've got speed and space, and it's a huge completion down the field.
The Tigers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. No huddle now for the offense.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brings her in the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, USC. Goes strong into the end zone.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks into the clear. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Caught behind the line. It's Echols. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. Now operating in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Dump off caught by the running back. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Breaks into the open. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here comes the rush. And he just throws it away. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Tigers will kick this deep to begin the second half. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Oh, he's got open space.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the...
And he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And nowhere to go there. The defense all over it.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of two ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. And here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain.
And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Chris, when you get down here inside of the red zone, you've got to know as a quarterback that all these windows are going to be tighter. Look at the timing with which he's got to play. If you're late at all, that window is going to close, and right there, the contact creates an incompletion.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Receiver in motion now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead in the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help.
Looking to throw it deep. The ball is picked off. He could go. Past the 50. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's USC on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. He's got some space. Look out. Poor set of balance, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Nice completion for a 1st down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
1st and goal, handoff. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Touchdown, Tigers. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage. This offense certainly comfortable in a back-and-forth offensive shootout. They play a lot of those in the Big 12, but now on this huge stage, can they continue to make clutch plays?
Chris, I think that comfort level is going to be massive in these late stages of this game. Because they're comfortable, I think they'll be able to execute at a higher level. I tell you what, this group, they are unfazed.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They'll test the right side here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Williams. Wide open downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now it's second down here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Look out, he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down. He'll hand it off. Powering through. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. There's the handoff. He's got headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, USC. They continue to build the lead, and now they can taste it. Closing in on an undefeated season and a national championship.
Chris, this really is remarkable, and I got to tell you, this is going to go down as one of the great seasons in college football history. You think about the 9 conference games, the expanded playoff. I know Indiana went 16-0 just a few years ago, but my goodness, to see this team accomplish this feat in this level of parity in college football, this is remarkable.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And this time it's complete. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20. So again, the tight end makes a play. Joe gets him back down in the red zone. Already this guy has one touchdown. Can the defense stop him this time?
Chris, how many times do you and I talk about that it's players over plays, in particular in these situations? I think they'll absolutely go back to their tight end, but because of that, look for the defense to adjust. I would be shocked if there's not a safety over top of that tight end.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
They decide to go pass heavy here in the red zone, and that's 2 incompletions, and now you've got 3rd and long. Now you're going to put a lot of pressure on that offensive line to hold up in pass protection against this pass rush. That's what I'm worried about.
And he can't quite come up with the interception with him in his second of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field. A few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
And the quarterback just kneels down. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. And they'll take a knee as the clock moves into the final minute of play. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, USA.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And the celebration begins. All they've done all season, Joe, it took one more well-executed running play to secure a championship, and they do it.
Chris, look at this celebration. There's not another weight room session or sprint or meeting or practice or game. This is it. You just won the national championship. What a moment for these guys.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.